Alright, so this is a 2015 Honda Fit LX. So this is the lowest model with the basically just with the basic radio CD player, no navigation or nothing like that. So I just took apart all the panels that you see. For the most part, it's pretty easy. Basically, you start with the you have to start over here on this side and take the gauge bezel off. There's basically 4 snaps, and see where the white in the 4 corners, those are the snaps. You basically just pull it straight out. You know, pull it straight out. How I started to get a grip on it, I mean, you can't just grab it from the edge here. How I started was actually I hooked my finger underneath, right here. And you see actually where one of the clip holes is right here. I actually hooked my finger from underneath. Actually, I started out all the way on the left side. I hooked it up, my finger underneath there. I pulled that corner out first, and basically that gave me some more grip so that I could grab the back here, and I pulled out the other corner over here. And then I made my way to the bottom right, pull that out, then snap the last one up here. The hard one was actually this vent piece right here. I mean, it's the whole entire piece. The hard thing about this is it's just having any place to grip it. You know, there's like no place to grip it. So basically, you have to. What I did was I basically hooked my finger from the back side, from back right here. I basically hooked it from back right here, and that's where I basically snapped it out from up here. And this one you can actually see that there's. Let me see. So there's actually only one snap on this side, but there's actually other types of snaps as well. It's not just the white snaps. It has these other little hooks right here as well. You see this little tab. So you have to watch out for those. So I started on this side. I hooked my finger underneath right here. I pulled out that side. Then once I got that side out, I basically worked my way from here to then the middle piece, then the right side. Right, the right side, the passenger side, having 3 snaps, so that's even more tight of a fit. So I got that off. You have to take off your bottom auxiliary connectors right here. So this one's actually held by 1 screw right here. There's a screw. It's a plus screwdriver. It's actually not a Phillips. It looks like a Phillips, but it's not. It's actually Japanese industrial standard, JIS. So I have my JIS screwdriver. It looks like a Phillips, but it's not. So from there, take that screw out from up right there. Then you can basically pull this out, starting with from the left side and work your way over to the right side, and it just snaps out. Be aware that there's several different electrical connectors depending on which model you have. But this one has 3 connectors. And the reason why you need to take this bottom piece out is actually to be able to take the radio out. So I have my radio out already. Right, the radio has basically 2 screws. Once you take off the vent, on top, right, you see this section right here, and you see 2 screws where the bracket is. So there's 2 screws on top, and there's one more screw, the tricky screw, which is the one on the bottom. If you look at the bracket here, you follow this bracket to the bottom passenger side corner. There's another screw that comes from underneath. That's why you have to take this panel off right here. This panel gives you access from down here. It gives you access to this screw right here. So you have to basically reach up, and unscrew this. Okay. So once you got those 3 screws out, and basically you could pull this out too. This thing has several different snaps on it as well. You see all the white snaps. The various white snaps, right? But it's not just the white snaps. It also has some other hooks as well. On the top, there's 3. Actually, no. These are actually part of the vent. No, never mind. These are part of the vent. So basically, it's just those white snaps only. Right. Once you unsnap it, you slowly pull the radio out. Obviously, you're gonna have to pull the cables out for all your stuff here on the side, right? And after that, you can pull the rest of the cables out. From the back of the radio. So you get a bunch of different connectors. Let's look at all those connectors. Here are the connectors. So these two are the emergency and the airbag light indicator right here. I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe this is a power cable maybe. because this is like the thickest cable here, the two thickest cables. So I believe this is probably the power cable or some type of power right here. You have the antenna, which is this one right here, I believe. So I think this is the antenna wire, and you have basically two. Let's see, there should be one more. Let me see. In here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be 5. So I got the antenna. I got excuse me. I got what I believe is a power cable. The antenna. These are the two controls. And where's the other one? Where's the other one at? Anyways, it's all in here. So what we changed is actually everything else is the same, but what we have as far as putting in a aftermarket amplifier, you know, without having to remove everything else, is actually this piece right here. And to remove this one is different from all the other ones. You know, all the other plugs, you have some type of some kind of tab. Like right here, for example, where my thumb is, you have a tab. You basically just push it down to pull this out. Just like this one right here, you have this little tab right here. You squeeze it to pull it out. Whereas this main harness here is actually different. It has this. There is a tab there. You know, there is a tab right here. You basically have to push that tab down. Right here, you have to push this. There's a tiny little nub, the tab there. You push it down, then you can unlock this thing, and you swing this out. And when this thing swings out, this will unlock this harness, so you can pull it out. So that's how you take everything out. And I will show you guys another part on the next video. Thank you.